Alex Johnson. In the case Texas versus Johnson in 1984, there was a huge debate on whether or not flags should be burned or desecrated, and should it be penalized. During that court case, the Supreme Court ruled that to desecrate or burn a flag was deemed protected by the First Amendment. I believe we've all seen the news about protesters going and burning flags and stomping on them in front of state buildings or in front of schools or other buildings. Haven't everyone felt angered or mad about this in a way that that's part of our country? We shouldn't let them do that. They should be penalized for it. I believe that desecrating and burning flags should be illegal and punishable under the law. First, I will tell you what desecrating the American flag is. Secondly, I will tell you about athletes that disrespect the flag and in a way are desecrating the flag. Thirdly, I will tell you about the veterans' viewpoint on what it is to desecrate the American flag and what it means to them. And lastly, I will tell you what it means for a civilian to look at it, like how what it means to desecrate an American flag would be stomping on it, burning it, soiling it, tearing it, whatever, just by any means necessary. The only way that it is not deemed desecrating would be in a retirement ceremony, which they cut the flag to where it is respectfully burned. The American people seen the protests in the NFL about, like, Kaepernick, and now other NFL players are doing it. They don't stand for they don't stand for the national anthem, which is a huge sign of disrespect for the American flag and a huge disrespect for the anthem. That is one of the greatest weaknesses of professional athletes right now, because they think their simple protests won't affect anyone but themselves. Them protests actually are desecrating the American flag and desecrating the American population for not giving the proper respect of what that flag has went through and what the people defending the flag has gone through. The veterans of America do honor the flag. Even if they're disabled and aren't supposed to be standing, they still stand for the anthem, for the pledge, for everything, just so then they can honor their flag. For them, all the athletes that are taking a knee or not standing are desecrating that flag for not honoring it and not giving it the proper respect. According to Richard J. Majerus, a former lieutenant in the Army, he says that professional athletes should not be able to knee or sit down during the anthem unless they are severely hurt. Which, to him, he served for years in the Army just to make sure that we'd still be free. To him, that's a huge disrespect. For, like, I don't know how many of you have really noticed on the news or not that there's been a lot of new protests that are against the flag, that are against what the government is doing right now. But a lot of them protests, they're hanging the flag upside down. They're going and ripping the flag up, burning it, doing whatever they want to that flag, not giving it any respect. Most people are like, someone needs to go stop them. But under national law, no one can stop them legally. This is why I believe that desecrating and burning the American flag should be illegal.
6:35.